Hi Aries, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at the incoming energies for the remainder of October for you. So it's a general read and it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with the Archangel Oracle. That's the one. You get prosperity. Do you own your possessions or do they own you? Sometimes I wonder with this if there's a pressure. Taurus got it as well. It took me a while to work out what I meant, but almost to keep up appearances. So, some people work hard to have a certain lifestyle. I mean, we all do that to a degree, but I mean, probably a bit more lavish, maybe above their means. That might not be the case for you, but let's see what the tarot has then. Incoming energies for Aries, please. We have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire, very nice. There could be something at the moment that's kind of just lighting you up. I feel like, we've got a spark within us. There's something maybe new that's piqued our interest, something that we're really looking forward to. This is a really optimistic outlook for the future. Very confident energy. Oh, we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. Okay, so on another note, I will clarify the Queen of Wands, but I do feel this is a separate situation, so it could be tied up to work. Maybe you're in a job that you're not very happy with at the moment with the Eight of Swords, or there's a part of it that you can't really get your head around. But this feels like something to do with the finer details. So maybe if you run your own business, it's the accounting side of it, or I just feel like there's something you can't quite get to grips with, you're not sure. Maybe something has happened recently that kind of needs fixing and you're not sure how to fix it when it comes to work. Or your finances perhaps, but it's linked to some form of work or project that you're doing. I don't think you need to worry too much about it. So whether it's just, bringing in that person who can help you look at this differently, or just explain the matter to you, because I don't think you're as stuck as you feel that you are with that situation. Tell me why the Queen of Wands came out. Oh, Devil. This could just be representative of you being kind of free from any restraints that held you back in the recent past. Why's the Devil here? Oh, Two of Wands. The Lovers. So it's either having left a love situation that was no good for you and now you're kind of like a butterfly who's found their wings, or a new romance has come in which has made you look at the future differently, and I think probably feels very different to the past relationship that you had. But there's a bit of a complex issue there. If we're like going from one extreme to the other, I don't know. But let's see if anything more comes out in relation to that. Page of Swords. Eight of Wands. There's something about book here that jumped out at me. Funny, I said earlier about accounting. I don't know. Is there an issue with somebody's bookkeeping? And I know that if you're working for yourself and you get that wrong, that absolutely could lead to panic and all kinds of different trouble. Again, I don't really think we need to worry too much about it, but that book just jumped out for some reason. Some of us might be learning something new, studying perhaps, but the Emperor. No, there is definitely some significance to something textual. So when I say, feels like finding that loophole. When you think you're in a world of trouble and then somebody gives you a piece of information that makes you realise, oh, I'm not, this is okay what I'm doing, or that's the loophole. That's how I get out of it. How weird energy. I've got the Emperor here again. I do suspect that many of you are either working for yourself or, you know, in a leading role. Tell me why the Emperor's come out. Eight of Cups. I just feel like you're on the brink almost of taking control of your own destiny. And I know that sounds crazy, far-fetched, but we are, you know, if we boil it down, we really are in control of that. We often have more choice than what we realise, you know, and can do more about the situation than what we realise. And it might just come down to courage. Some people don't have the courage to go after what they want, or fear holds us back. We do have more control than we think. This might be suggesting that there's something that we just is no longer serving us. We need to come away from it. And I don't think this is the same thing as before. So I don't know if your life is just going through some major changes at the minute. And I'm getting very much Queen of Swords energy where I'm cutting that off, that's not working, that's going. This is my new plan almost. King of Cups. The Hierophant. Ooh. This could be, it's definitely making me feel like this is representing a marriage. This reading is like so reserved. I feel like I'm suppressing things. It's like there's some really positive elements to it and some fairly concerning ones, but I just feel like everything's pushed down. So maybe you're not reaching out for help. Maybe you're not telling people what's going on with you at the moment, but I'm just suppressed. Absolutely suppressed. Get a couple more. Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. Oh! Four of Swords. This feels more like, so I think towards the end of October, it feels like, you know, sometimes you say the calm before the storm. This feels in reverse. So whether October just feels like a crazy month for you, like I do feel like there's a lot going on here. There's a lot to keep up with and contend with. But I feel towards the end of the month, perhaps you might book a trip or, you know, a retreat, a spa day, just something. I just feel like we're getting to end of month and it's like, I can breathe now. Which makes me think if there's any difficulties that are going on, they're going to resolve themselves by the end of this month. I do have the Ace of Wands here. So a new beginning, a new start of some kind. But I already get that because I just think that we're kind of ending one chapter, we're going into another, but in different areas of your life. I say there's just so much going on here. Knight of Wands. There might have been an area that you're being quite reckless. Not reckless. My mind feels jumbled up. Like I say, I think that's because there's so much to focus on. That this is definitely suggesting that I think we're going to come to that place where we need to take a rest, we need to take a step back, still our minds, and I do think moving into November we'll have a much calmer mindset. Because right now it's all over the place. But I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope you can take something from it. Thank you for joining me.